only are amazing in the kitchen, but you really come up with products on your own to make our food and recipes turn out better.
Thank you.
And if you are a huge breakfast lover, like that's your favorite meal of the day, you have to see this. It is a bestseller. It's Chef Tony's Grease Away Bacon Pans, because let's face it, nothing can ruin bacon more than a ton of grease that it lays in to make it soggy. And yes, people say, well, that's why I zap it in the microwave with paper towels. And guess what? You zap away the flavor.
That's right.
So this is what you've come up with to help make the perfect bacon slice.
Absolutely. So we have a baking tray and a rack.
Okay.
The rack will hold 18 slices of bacon. And what we figured out, like you mentioned microwave, and I'll never knock a product, but when it comes out, it tastes like cardboard. You've mic'd all of the flavor away. What this does is it air cooks everything in your oven. This does right into your oven. 375 degrees for 18 to 25 minutes, depending on thin or thick bacon.
Okay.
The grease drips away down into the bottom of the pan, but all of the flavor of that bacon locks right in. So I'm going to take this over. We'll take one fresh one out so you can actually see the bacon.
Okay, well, here's the thing. This is also at a feature price, just like their sip bottles were. But this is the last day that I can save you the money from the regular QVC price. So it's less than $20. It's on 2 easy payments to bring it home to you for under $10. But that easy pay and the price, again, gone. The price goes up at the end of the day. Oh my gosh, this is exactly how I love my bacon.
I mean,
Perfectly
it's absolutely
crisp,
perfect.
but not dried out.
That's right. So I just want to show you what the bacon looks like so you can see every single piece from the back to the center right down to the front is cooked perfectly. But here's my favorite part. All of the grease, the oil, the stuff that you don't want your bacon sitting into, I can literally pour completely right out of the tray. So what happens here, all the bad stuff sits in that cup, but all the good flavor and that delicious bacon is right here.
Think about this. That's not going into your body.
That's
right?
correct. And this is what causes splatters. If I took the same bacon and cooked it on the bottom pan without the rack, when the bacon's sitting in that oil, it's splattering up because the fat is breaking down. So what that does, it eliminates the messes in your oven. We actually gave you tongs for it purposely.
Perfect.
I just want to show you how simple this is.
Okay.
They don't stick. They come completely away. So you can lift up that perfect slice of bacon. I'm going to add just a couple of crisscrosses here on my mac and cheese because I know David and Mary would go absolutely bonkers right now.
Oh my goodness.
Let me take that right like this.
Oh.
Can you see that?
Do you know we actually have, and this is the new hip thing to do with bacon, is add it into desserts.
That's
correct. So we have an ice cream maker coming up. You could use your baking pan to make the perfect bacon, and then you can add it into your ice cream later if you really want to impress guests and family members. That's a nice BLT.
So thank you. That's the way I like it too.
Right?
And I do want to kind of take you out of the box a little bit. This is a bacon pan. That's what we invented it for. Whether you're doing maple bacon, thick bacon, slab bacon, thin bacon, it'll do all bacon. But things in the summertime, I just want to come over here.
Yeah,
and
because
show
we always
people
like to use, I think we like multi-use out of a lot of our kitchen items.
You're going to spend the money. This is 175 degrees for 8 hours. Here's a beef jerky that we made. So I put my oven at 175 degrees. I laid them in at night. The next morning, I got a perfect jerky. Back here, we actually did zucchini sticks. So I have some fresh spices, so you can cook them that way. How about eggplant?
Oh, that's
So
great.
think about if you just use this for bacon and veggies, do all your strips or planks of your veggies right across, add your favorite spices and seasoning, and I'm going to show this off because Chef Mitch is amazing. This is turkey jerky.
Ooh.
This can be salmon jerky. Because it's sitting on the
Really?
rack.
Salmon jerky?
Absolutely.
I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
Again, would that be a low temp?
Always low and slow.
Low
That's
and
the key
slow.
to jerky. So thin slice, about 170, 175 degrees, anywhere from 6 to 12 hours.
Oh, wow.
So, and what's great about this is you can do it with anything. So I just wanted to give you an idea that it's not just a bacon pan. You can actually use the bottom tray for doing all of your brownies and cakes, your large sheet pan, because that is a baking tray. Do your pizzas on there when you're not using the rack. Let me get out one of your favorites because I want to make sure we have enough time for you to taste
intrigued.
this.
I'm not quite sure what one of my favorites is going to be.
Oh, I
we're in
know
for
you.
special. But here's a look at really what this is going to come home to you like. You get that cookie sheet, basically, the baking pan that's about 19 inches wide by 12. And then you get, of course, this rack for your bacon or your veggies. And then here is the tong. Now, obviously, with the bacon, I know I wouldn't have to grease this. But do I have to do any nonstick spray or greasing if I was going to do a veggie or something on this?
Not at all.
Not
you
at all.
don't need any grease, oils, or fats. If you want to add it for flavor, that's different, you can. So if you want to spray it with a little olive oil, no problem at all, or an infused oil like rosemary, depending on what you're doing with the veggies. But other than that, it's one of the best non-stick ceramics you're going to get. It's on an aluminum pan, so it conducts heat. So
Okay.
I said your favorite. We've been on air before, so I know you have just a little bit of a sweet tooth.
Yes, Tony, I'm so impressed you remember.
I do. This
This is amazing.
is maple candy bacon. The easiest you'll ever do. You put the bacon on, brush it with some maple syrup, and bake it in the oven. It'll drive you absolutely crazy. I'm going to take out a couple of these pieces, and I'm going to take my knife. I'm just going to give that a little zap.
Oh, look at how nice of you to cut it for me, because I was just ready to pick it up and just...
Well, I know you would, but you know, I want
you want me to remain a lady.
Always, you always are.
Aw, you're a sweetheart.
This is the candied.
Oh my God.
It's killer. It's killer.
I bow down to you, sir.
Oh, don't.
Unbelievable.
Thank you so much.
It's giving you perfect results. It's setting you up for success. It's taking what you love to do, making it simple and easy, and that much better. It's less than $20. It isn't just your bacon pan. It's your cookie sheet. It's your, put some chicken fingers on it to heat those up.
Absolutely.
It's such a versatile piece. For 2 easy payments of under $10, it's definitely a must. The customers love this. Remember, you can do thick or thinner slices.
That's correct.
And it's just about having great results, because there's nothing more disappointing than dreaming of a Saturday morning and going, can't wait to make bacon and eggs, or maybe steak and eggs and bacon. And then burning it and burning that bacon and it turning out terribly, or, undercooking it and having it fatty and just sitting in a bunch of grease. It kind of ruins the breakfast. And you're right, your cleanup is going to be so much better.
So much quicker.
Because you don't have bacon grease splattered all over the place. It's awesome. 150 now picked up.
Oh, thank you.
Remember, this is the last day of that feature price. So price goes back up tomorrow, and your easy pay gone at the end of the day. Tony, thank you so much.
Thank you. You have the can. I just want to show this is pepper bacon.
Oh,
You can spice it with everything you like.
you're killing me.
Sesame oil and a little bit of sesame seeds.
So good, my friend.
Thank you.
So, so good. All right. Now I got to talk with my mouth full. I apologize, because I have to introduce our other favorite chef that we bring around here.
Good morning.
Chef Joseph McAllister.
Good to
How
see
are
you
you, my
again.
friend?
How have you been?
I've been wonderful.
Since I saw you Wednesday.
On Wednesday, yeah. I know. Well, I didn't get to see you a lot this summer, so, I'm kind of taking this as a special treat.
All right.
How about we take all the work out of prep work?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And
Yeah.
that's what this little baby's going to do. It's from Cook's
amazing.
Essentials, which is QVC's own brand of premier kitchen and cookware. This is an electric mandolin. It comes with so many kinds of blades, but what it does, it gives you precise slices, thick and thin, wavy, or julienne. It's a bestseller. We sold more than 50,000 here at QVC, and we have it on a great easy pay of $13.73. Something like this normally out at retail would cost you $71. We're well under that price. And what you see there are professional chef looking results. I know Chef Joe could use just a knife and get that precise chop and dice, but let's face it, most of us can't.
That's right. And you know what? The great thing about this, Stacy, is that my hands are nowhere near these blades. All chefs have horror stories about mandolins, all right? We've all lost, a piece of our hand or something.
Well, they're very intimidating, yes.
Yes,
because
they can be.
you're exposed to a very sharp blade. So this kind of
Yeah.
is keeping it safer, but again, making it easier, because
Exactly.
look how much you were able to dice
Look at that.
in just a few minutes, as opposed to trying to do that by hand.
That's incredible, because that would take me about a half hour if I had to do that by hand, right? So
Exactly.
you get the idea. The time saving is just amazing. But what I like most is the fact that you've got such a